4.
Well, we got a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah, the chat is popping.
Chat is popping.
Which I'm so happy to see. All right. It's been more than 10 seconds.
We're live, Magda. So,
Oh,
hi.
we're live.
Hello,
Awesome.
everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Woo! It's another Tuesday, and that means another Oberlo Live, where Jessica and I are here to join you, drop some e-commerce knowledge, and on top of that, drop 5 winning products. And I feel like just like every Tuesday, it's going to be pretty crazy and trendy.
Super crazy and trendy. I already see some cool questions about maybe we're going to do some Halloween themes, some winter themes. Some people are looking for product recommendations for their general store. As you get us started out, if you're in the chat, let us know where you're from, because we always have tons of people from all over the world. It's really cool to see that.
Yeah, it's I think one of both of our favorite things when everyone starts saying, I'm from Texas, I'm from here. And then I start seeing places I didn't even know people were interested in commerce in. So please let us know down in the chat. It's always cool to see this global community coming together. I think a lot of times, we talk about at Oberlo how, one of the things that we really care about is bringing together everyone. Sorry, I'm just seeing Cam asking a question 5 times in a row. Cam, we're going to get to that question first. You got it. It's going to be the first on our list. But it's really nice to see where everyone is from, because sometimes e-commerce can feel a little lonely. It's just you and the computer. And if you don't have someone in the real world that you're, talking about e-commerce with, it just feels like you. So this is a great place where you can know that you're not alone, and everything that you're talking about, you've got a huge group of people who are sharing in the same struggles, and also, trying to figure out the same challenges as you.
Yeah, totally. All right, so Magda, I have no idea what you picked for today's list of trending products. You got these products from our internal dashboard, right? That shows which products are selling well for merchants.
Absolutely. Sorry, someone last time said, Magda, why are you always swaying when you're talking? Okay.
You do you. Sway,
We just put my
you do
feet
you.
down. I'm just like really getting into the groove of the live. Absolutely, Jessica. I'm happy that you are not sure about exactly what products we have lined up, but they are all from the Oberlo data spreadsheet. So just to give everyone a bit of a refresher, we work at Oberlo. That means we know which products are selling the most. And these winning products, they're real winners, not ones that we're just projecting to be winners. They're ones that we've checked out in the data to see if they're actually selling. So if you're wondering, is this a good product to sell or consider? It probably is. And that's why these lives are super important. And you want to make sure that you don't miss any. So make sure to hit the bell notification, because you want to get to these products first. You don't want to be getting to these products next week. Got to get to them fresh. And with that, I think we should start with the first product. Now, Jessica, before I introduce this product, I will start with Cam's question. So Cam asked 5 times in a row, is it too late to start a Halloween business? Let's use that as a clue for the first product.
Okay. I'll start off. I'll just say, so, we're almost in October. No, but you better get working this weekend. You better work pretty hard. And like, if you think you can do a $5 a day ad strategy on Facebook and get sales for Halloween, you're wrong. Like, I think the person who can start this weekend, invest a couple $100 to very quickly test Facebook ads for Halloween, they can make sales. However, you're definitely not too late to start a store and make sales on Black Friday at Cyber Monday. You're definitely not you're in the perfect time to start a store for the holidays. You're actually in the perfect time to start a store for Valentine's Day. Like, so, I think the best strategy here, start a store where you can flex a little. If you have a jewelry store, you can add a product for Halloween and a product for Christmas and a product for Valentine's Day. It's jewelry or accessories gives you that place to flex. That's why we're always saying start a niche store. Have a category, give yourself room in that category to go general, to go seasonal, to go trend driven, but have a category so people come back looking for you.
Absolutely. I think that, if you're asking if it's too late to start a Halloween store, the first thing I guess you would need to know is, have you done this before? Have you started an online business before? Because if you want to start a Halloween store and this is your first store, it's going to be a bit of a race and definitely a bit of a challenge. It's possible. And I think that one of the things that can be difficult is a lot of times when you're on YouTube, you will see that a lot of other drop shippers are suggesting, starting a Halloween store. And the reason for that is you can make tons of money. Absolutely. But you probably do need some experience with running ads, figuring out products, setting up your store. And I will be honest, even though we keep it real with you all, I know sometimes when you're watching YouTube videos, it seems like you can set up an entire business in a day. Technically, you can, but it's going to take you a little bit longer if it's your first time doing it. So when it comes to seasonal products, I would probably stay away from them if you're a complete beginner, because you don't want to spend all this time setting up a Halloween store just to have Halloween pass, and then you get super unmotivated. You feel like, okay, what's the point? Now I have to redo all the work. So I would definitely suggest what Jessica suggested earlier, which was pick a niche or just pick a category of products, and that way you can incorporate Halloween products. Now, if you're a pro, that's a different story. You do it you take that on as a fun challenge. But I think that's great advice, Jessica. So with that, do you have an idea of what our first product probably is?
I'm going to guess like it's a mask. I'm going to guess it is a Halloween type of product, and I'm guessing some kind of face mask. I know last year there were these face masks that lit up and they had like stitches across the eyes. It was super creepy. I'm wondering if maybe those are making a comeback.
Those are making a comeback. Absolutely. So it turns out that actually, in the last few weeks, the Halloween light up mask, I'm sure that you've all seen it before. I'm going to drop it now into the chat just so everyone has it available and can check it out. But if you've ever been interested in dropshipping products or you've watched some winning products, it's most likely that you've seen this product before.
So I was right. I got it right on the first try.
You got it completely right on the first try.
You got to start challenging me here, Magda. Come on.
Well, they're going to get really challenging soon, Jessica.
Okay.
I wanted to throw a bit of an easy one first, just to get things rolling. Yeah. Some of them, they're going to be a little bit interesting. I decided to go off the rails with some of these product suggestions. So I think that we'll have a lot more fun guessing. But I wanted to throw this one in there because it's really important for everyone watching in the live to know that, if you saw a product last year on Halloween selling really well, you see drop shippers talking about it, and, you thought, it's too bad that I couldn't get in on that. More often than not, a lot of the same seasonal products repeat on Halloween, during Halloween season, during Christmas season, certainly during Valentine's Day. They repeat. And if you check out Google Trends, you'll see that they have peaks. If you check out Google Trends, and
can I just cut in too, Magda? Because I think what's also worth repeating that as a dropshipper, you see all these products. You think everyone else is seeing them in the market, but that's not true. So just because you've seen a lot of other dropshippers talking about this product, or you've seen it on our videos a couple times, don't assume, it's saturated. It's not saturated. It's just that it is selling really well, and that's why we're mentioning it.
Absolutely. And I think one of the most important things too is that, if you're someone that's worried about saturation, you just need to start opening your mind and thinking about it more. If you checked out the link or you've seen these Halloween light up masks before, you'll know that if you showed up at a party, or let's say a Zoom party this year, a Zoom party with that mask, rather than, thinking, now there's no more customers to purchase it, the more people see it, the more they want it. So it actually creates a bigger market for the product. And that allows a lot of people to come in and make a lot of money with it and sell it. So I just wanted to bring that product up because it's back, and it probably will be back next year as well. So if you're interested in getting in on the Halloween market, then you certainly need to sell this mask. If you're a beginner though, hold your horses. We have 4 more products coming up, and I think those might be better to get started with.
Okay.
All right. Any questions, Jessica, or should we move on to the next?
I think let's go to product number 2.
Okay, awesome. Let's go to product number 2. Now, I will be honest, out of the next 4 products, only I think one of them will be easy. 1 or 2 will be easy to guess. This one, not so much.
Yeah, but Magda, I have my chat group here ready to help
Yeah.
me. Actually, I don't know if this is mirror image. Is my chat group here or is it here? I'll find out after the video delay.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but give me some hints, and myself and the chat group. Oh, it's definitely over here. Myself and the chat group will
Perfect.
figure it out together.
So now the first one is actually a piece of clothing, an accessory, if you will. Now, I would love to know if anyone has any guesses to get started. This is an accessory that I think everyone can wear, and it's pretty popular during the colder months. And it's made a lot of money in the last little while. And at first I thought, what's so special about this? But when I looked closer, I saw that it was a typical product you could find everywhere, but with a bit of a twist.
Okay, so I'm thinking scarf, but I feel like I don't know about my chat folks here. Thanks for the directional help. I
Yeah.
feel like scarf is one of those products that's cold weather and people can wear them no matter what their gender. But
Mhm.
then what would be special about it? Ooh, oversized hoodie is a good guess. But
It's not an oversized hoodie. That's a great guess. Scarf. It's not a scarf. It's definitely close to that region. Maybe a little bit higher up on the body.
higher up on the bot. Okay. Oh, Sam Hook says earmuffs with speakers, but then ponytail. So ponytail hoodie is, so what do you call it? Ponytail cap is a good one, but that's only for
Mhm.
women. So I'm gonna go with earmuffs with speakers.
Okay, it's not exactly earmuffs, but it is a hat. So that's the accessory, and it's something that's coming up for the winter season. Let me drop it into the chat.
Okay.
If you check it out, yes, Dusty, there we go. We've got a beanie. Now you might
Just
be thinking, a beanie? What's so special about a beanie? All right, everyone, check out this link that I just dropped into the chat. So this is a beanie that comes in multiple different colors, and on the front of it, it says the power of dreams. Wow.
is that from something?
I don't think it's from anything, from my understanding. If someone in the chat knows if it's from something, let me know. But from my research, it did not seem like it was from something. But to give everyone a reference, this is one of the best selling products in the last 3 months. It's actually made over $60,000. And you might be thinking, well, you can get a beanie everywhere. You can. But this is a genius product because it takes something regular that you could get, in a store and your local department store or just on Amazon, and it adds a bit of a twist and it almost brands itself. And you can really build a brand just from the saying. This is a
Yeah.
saying that, really moves people, obviously. And it's something that when people see, they instinctively remember it at least.
Well, but Magda,
Yeah.
I'm going to call your bluff. I think I
Okay.
hear what people, someone in the chat was like, really? Tarot sense was like, really? That beanie? And I had that idea too. I think I don't doubt that this is getting sales, but I wonder if this is getting sales because someone was really smart about influencer marketing. I don't think this is not something that I would see on a Facebook ad and buy. It doesn't solve really a problem. I don't get the phrase. Maybe I'm not the demographic, but I feel like this could be one of those, I don't know, like weird, ironic, cool accessories that only old people say it like that, right? Weird, ironic, cool accessories that if you put on in TikTok or in an Instagram influencer, people love it and they buy it. So we don't have this data for those of you in the chat. We don't know like how they're marketing these products, but just to say like, when you see a product selling well and you're like, why is that? Keep in mind, there's lots of great marketing tactics.
Absolutely. I think I just wanted to throw it in here because, it's not, we do see a lot of clothes in the best sellers, but I will say but the clothes that we always see in the top sellers in Oberlo are athletic clothes. Things like, shorts for running or whatnot. But I've noticed, especially with doing this over the last few weeks, and always being in the data of what's selling the most, that the best selling non-athletic clothes happen to normally have a slogan on them. In one of the weeks prior, when we were in one of our live streams, we talked about a Save the Bees t-shirt. Now, it's not like regular t-shirts are in the top sellers, but as soon as there's messaging, it's much more memorable. So that's why I wanted to include it in here, because I thought you would never think following, winning product rules, that a beanie could be up there. But
Right.
there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to move on to the next product?
Yeah, let's guess the next product. I feel like the chat is very, very savvy. So I think that with their help, I can guess the next product too.
This product is going to be, I think this product is going to blow your mind. I think it's going to blow everyone's mind. I will be honest. It took me a while of looking at it before I even knew really what it was. And I was having a hard time, wrapping my head around it. But to give you some clues, so this is something that would be considered, that you would maybe give as a gift. And it's a gift that would be popular for, I don't know if popular, but it's a great gift for kids, or it's something that your parents would want their kids to have.
I feel like parents want their kids to have book-related things. Maybe is it like a book-related thing? What do you think, chat group? Is it, what would parents want to give as a gift to their children?
Or what would, if for everyone out there in the chat, what do you think parents would want to invest in for their kids? Like, what would be the criteria of something that parents would want to get as a gift? Birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a clue there with Good Day Mate John. John, you are always on top of
educational. Is it like a puzzle? Yeah, Oberlo, like our buddy is saying, is it a puzzle?
Okay, actually, it is a puzzle. So let me drop this in here. It's not going to be the typical puzzle that you expect. And okay. I'm excited to hear everyone's thoughts when you see this product.
I love some of these. One of my favorite things about this chat is all the other ideas. You get so many great ideas. Toilet brush. That's the kind of gift my parents would give me. The toilet brush. They'd be like, yeah, get smart on plumbing. That's the career. This is crazy, this puzzle.
Yeah, so the reason that I wanted to include this is because, just to give everyone a reference, I think this product is really neat for a number of reasons. First of all, the cost is $49.99. That is very expensive. That would be considered a very high ticket item that normally most dropshippers would stay away from. However, someone out there or multiple people were actually able to make it work. And I remember as a kid, I used to love 3D puzzles. And to be honest, if I asked to purchase candy that was $1, my mom would say, no way. But if I asked her to buy me a 3D puzzle that was $50, she would be fine with it because it was educational and it was good for me. Yeah. So I wanted to include this because I think it would be a really cool angle for the upcoming holiday season.
Totally. Not only that, but I mean, parents are going crazy with their kids at home while they're trying to work, and they're looking for activities to keep their kids engaged because there's no recess anymore, right? Like kids they have to look for their own fun things to do. They can't go to school in a lot of places in the world right now. And so I can imagine that would be a great gift idea. And I bet, I'm trying to think of what ads would work, because I also think TikTok, even though TikTok wouldn't get in front of parents, I think you could show like different fast motion videos on TikTok of how to put it together, and people would be just entranced and they'd love it and they'd have to go check it out.
Absolutely. I think also, you could really have a lot of fun with the ad copy, and even the ad creative. Something about, let's say, like, do you want your kids spending hours on playing Fortnite, or do you want them spending hours trying to figure out how to build this 3D puzzle? And I think that, a really creative copy would help parents, and especially when it comes to anything to do with educational toys. I think it's really important to do a little bit extra research when it comes to copy. Find a stat that would blow parents' mind about how often kids are, looking at a screen, the average time that kids spend on the screen versus when they used to. If you can get a really cool stat or something that will really grab someone's attention, you should have no problem selling an educational toy or, a product that's actually going to be to the benefit of children. And actually, John Turbo asked a great question. How would you price it? Would you sell that for $60? Now, to be completely honest, John, normally when we've talked to pro dropshippers, they usually suggest at least 2.5 to 3 times the price. Now, $150 for this might be a bit much. However, only bringing it up to $60 would only leave you $10 with a margin. And if you want to run a business, you need to make sure that you have healthy margins. Now, this depends. If you're going to be advertising this on TikTok and you're not paying anyone, then you might be able to get away with selling it for $60. But if you're advertising this on Facebook or with Facebook ads, you need to really look at the numbers and make sure that however much you're planning to sell it for, that your return on investment will cover your ad cost and still bring in some revenue.
Hmm.
Do you have any ideas, Jessica, of what you'd maybe consider selling this for if you were selling it?
I'd sell it for at least 100. And I think and I also think if you're a very brand new drop shipper, if you haven't got your first sale, this is probably not the item to start with. However, you could open a after school games type of shop, sell much cheaper items and sell this there with it. And so, or you could sell this and bundle it with something cheaper to incentivize the sale. So I think, just because as you're looking at these products that we recommend, think about other products that could go with it. So you can have a store, add this to it, and maybe you get that sale. Someone wants this big ticket item, but you're spending your ad money running ads for less expensive products. And then you get those quick wins, you get the emails that you can market to later, you get a seasoned Facebook pixel. So I think it's great to get inspiration from these products, even if you don't decide to sell these winning products themselves.
Absolutely. I think that, this product, I just wanted to pick it today because I thought it was totally wild. And I thought, what an interesting product that's, really bringing in a lot of great numbers. But, if you are setting up a store that has educational toys for children, then, consider actually trying different educational toys with different price points. Definitely include one that's at the $100, include one that's at the $50, and include one that's at the $20. This will help you test everything. So that way, if at least you're getting traffic to your store, you can see if you're seeing more interest in one of the price ranges compared to the other, and then work with that. That way you can figure out something that works for your target audience rather than just thinking that it's not working.
So we've got 7 minutes left and we have 2 products, right?
Yeah, we have 2 products. Let's go to the next one. So the next one is it would actually make a great gift for a kid. When I was younger, I was into this hobby and this would totally have blown my mind to get as a kid. It technically is electronic, but it's also not electronic. It kind of brings together 2 worlds. Do you have any guesses?
Electronic, but not electronic for kids, brings together 2 worlds. I don't, I don't know. Any more hints for the chat tonight?
All right, chat, let's go. I think actually someone said this before. This is a very typical hobby. You would have this, you could sign up for this technically in school too. You would have classes to do this in school as well. And you'd be able to work on this skill with this product.
Chemistry? Does it have to do with chemistry?
No, we're no sciences. We're not in the sciences of this product.
Is it in the arts?
It's in the arts.
Okay, it's in the arts. It's half tech.
Chat, let us know. I know you can figure it out.
We've even stumped our own Oberlo buddy.
Sorry, that was really okay. Yep, definitely art. It's not an art book. You could do design with it.
Is it like a paintbrush or a paint set?
It's not a paint set. Drawing tools. Okay, it is something to do with drawing.
Okay.
That brings together, technically, you used to always draw on paper. These days, 2020, you can draw on
digital paper.
A tablet. It's a
tablet. That's what I was going to say. Okay, I'm really curious about this because how does a tablet compete with something like an iPad?
Well, a drawing tablet I think works way better because you can actually put pictures or whatever you want underneath it. So that way you can learn to trace over it. You can adjust the light levels. Of course, you can always draw on an iPad. However, a tablet like acts more as just like a piece of paper with a light underneath that you can also use to help you teach you by tracing over other images. Yeah.
Okay. This would be great. I know, like, I mean, I'm kind of TikTok obsessed, and I know that there's a lot of art TikTokers. So I feel
Mhm.
like you could use TikTok, you could create TikToks where you're tracing things, or you could give this TikTok, to influencers and tell them to use it and link to your product or mention your account. Like, I like this idea. I can totally see wanting to get one for myself, actually.
It would be super cool. And I think that this would be a great product actually for even a one product store. I definitely think you could really hone in on this, or if you had an art niche store. Those aren't super glamorous, but I will tell you all that as someone who has worked at Oberlo over the last few years, there's a lot of sneaky drop shippers that have art stores that make a lot of money. It's not the most glamorous, but people want art supplies. And guess what? Art supplies at the store are super expensive. So getting them online sometimes is a way better option. All right, now that we have 3 minutes left, I'm going to go to our last product. Now, this product, do you have any guesses, Jessica, even from the thumbnail? I'm sure you do.
Oh man, I didn't see the thumbnail, and now
Oh, you
the
didn't see the
video is
thumbnail.
like,
Okay.
no,
So does the chat? Let's see if the chat has any guesses. So this product, you probably can pick it up from the thumbnail clue.
I'm just gonna guess men's running shorts with a cell phone holder because that's been selling like
Oh,
hotcakes for months now.
I know. Yeah, no, I didn't include that one this time. This is something that you would see maybe in a TikTok. You would see it's
Oh,
for your bedroom.
oh, LED lights.
No, but it's probably you probably see it with the LED lights
See it with
in the
the
back of
LED.
the TikTok.
Okay, what's in y'all? What is in the back of TikToks? Is it?
What's in everybody's bedroom these days?
It's not the octa plushie.
It's not the octoplushie,
I
no.
love that octa plushie.
No. I would say it's a little more zen than the octoplushie. This has been around for a lot of years, but it's definitely made a resurgence recently.
Oh, is it tapestries?
It is tapestries, yes. But more specifically, the classic mandala bohemian wall tapestry.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy that that's still selling. I mean, that's been a drop shipping product that people have gone back to for years now.
Absolutely. And I wanted to include it because it's something that has been around for a long time. If you're someone that's always looking for winning products and thinking, what has no one seen before? Don't think like that. People like what they know or things that are coming back around again. These tapestries have been around for a long time. And yet I feel like with TikTok and a lot of content creators making content from their bedrooms, we've been seeing this huge resurgence of bedroom popular accessories like this tapestry.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's the perfect time to look at tapestries. And the mandala is just one part of it. There's now lots of cool designs. So say if you're selling, if you're in a niche store having to do with astrology, well, I guess the mandala would fit. Or say you do like more natural home decor. You could find one with like plants on it, and so you can still sell this tapestry, this wall hanging, to a different audience, not just the one focused on like mindfulness or I don't know, whatever niche is most attracted to the mandala print.
Absolutely. And all right, Jessica, with that, it is 5:30. So everyone, can you believe it? It's been 30 minutes and we've just flown through 5 products again.
I just
Um,
have I just have one request for those of you who are in the chat. Can you leave a comment on this video and let us know what you like about these lives and what we can do better next time? Because every time we do this, we try to get a little bit better, and we love to incorporate your feedback, especially because we're starting to see some familiar friends in the chat, which is amazing. And so we'd love to know what keeps you coming back. How can we keep you coming back? How can we bring more people into the fold so we can share our trending product advice?
Absolutely. And thank you all so much for joining us. Don't forget that all the products will be available in the product description, in the video description afterward. So you'll be able to check them out and then you can access all the links. And yeah, thank you so much again for joining us. And don't forget, we're here every Tuesday. So join us next Tuesday. Just make sure to hit the bell notification so that way, if you forget, which you probably will, you'll be reminded by YouTube.
All right, everyone. Bye. See you next week.
Bye, everyone. Well.